All right, so we're going to go ahead and do a now quick overview of the Peterman Acoustic dual MK3 Piggyback pickup. Right? Who is Peterman? Peterman Acoustic. Peter Sesselman. He's the creator of this. Okay, and so he's based in Australia, and Peterman Acoustic is his company name. All right. And what he's got is, what this is, there are a bunch of different models of this, and what I've asked for specifically, I've asked for the external version. The reason for that is because I've got a bunch of guitars that already have electronics in them that want to upgrade to maybe other electronics. And it would be nice to have a blend, because blending two different systems together, dual source, is really an interesting thing. So he happens to have one of his higher end models. He has a dual source system. What that is he has his regular system with two sensors, and he's got a system with three sensors even, okay, with treble and bass, okay. And what he has here is you plug, and you can see that you've got a little, actually this is a really nice thing, you can see that you've got this little strap that hangs, and you've got a jack, a female jack that hangs off of that, which you plug this jack that's going from the amp into the pickup, okay, into the jack input. And then there's a third little export here, and you've got the sensors, and you have a third one which you can plug actually into the electronics already in the guitar, which allows you to blend this pickup with the electronics in the guitar when they're active. So it needs to be active battery operated pickup inside, or preamp inside, okay? And then you can use basically the volume on the guitar as the blend between the two of them, okay? So I want to show you right now, I want to show you in this first video, is how, and this actually has an attenuator here, a knob, a little one here for, this is basically for your gain, okay? So you can manage your, you can pretty much handle and manage the whole gain going with the amp, okay? Right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just show some basics about this, and I'm going to show each guitar separately in the same position, but I want to show what happens because I've asked for this version, which is external, and he has internal versions as well, which have both these that go into an external kind of plug that it's easy to plug in, and you just have to remount here the end plug and do it, and you can plug it in and all, okay? You could even actually these and put it in if you want as well. What he says here, and he's got a whole set of videos of how to do this and how to install it if you want. The whole thing is where the positioning of these two sensors are. So I want to show you the difference when you've got them actually on the guitar and you're moving them around. I want to show you at least on one guitar. There's a rosewood. It'll have a lot of, you can have a lot of range. I want you to hear a guitar with a lot of range on the guitar, so you can hear when I'm moving the sensors around what it sounds like, okay? Maple guitar wouldn't sound so well on that. So what I'm going to go here is I'm going to go ahead and turn up, actually, the, make sure I get my volume up. Oh, I don't have the volume up here. Let's turn this amp up. That's pretty important. So I've got to turn it up here. Okay. And I want to show you what happens when I go ahead and, okay, I'm going to turn up my, have that up here. Okay. You can hear, oh, that you can really hear. See, I'm really getting close to this. Here, remember I showed you before, you couldn't hear it, but here you can hear tap all the guitar, and you can actually hear the percussion, okay? So what I'm going to do is I put those sensors at that position, okay, and I want to show you what that gives when I've got it here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put it like this because I'm just going to move the sensors around, so. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and bring that attenuator down so I can move those sensors around without it popping all over the place. I'm going to move, actually the sensor, my treble sensor, really close here to the bridge. I'm going to go ahead and move the bass sensor really close up to the bridge as well. Okay, let's see what that sounds like. Bring that attenuator back up here. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to move one away. I'm going to move this one back away to another completely different position, maybe in the middle of the guitar here. I just wanted you to get the to really get a feeling what this does. So that's different. Okay. Now I'll move this one up, put it up here, up to this corner up here. I'm going to move that one around here. I'm going to put it actually a little bit closer here to the bridge, underneath, just behind. Okay, so let's place these different places. So the important thing on this to understand is the placement of these sensors makes all the difference. So you need to play around it, figure what the best placement is for the guitar, and then if you want to make it more permanent, then you can put them actually inside the guitar at the same spot. Okay, and that's where you're going to get the same basic sound because of all this. And wherever you might be, you're still going to get that tapping sound. Okay, so this is really cool. So what I'm going to do is go ahead now. On each one of the other guitars I've showed on electronics, and a bunch of other guitars as well, I'm going to show what this sounds like in one single position all the time. Okay, I'm not going to move. I just want you to give a basic position. It's not basically the optimal, but it is a position that gives good sound. Okay, and then you have to kind of figure out when you get it where you want to place it the best for your guitar, your woods, and all that stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and try this out on a bunch of different guitars and play this and see what it sounds like. And I'll also plug it into the electronics on the guitar if there's a preamp on it and see what that sounds when we blend them together. Okay, and that's the piggyback part of it.